there was a man wrapped in constant dissatisfaction, lamenting his life. He murmured continuously, expressing a deep discontent. What existence is mine? I only face adversities. I can't stand this life anymore. The pains and difficulties seem to be my faithful pursuers. One day, while barely reflecting on his fate, he noticed an eagle. Perched on a nearby tree, the bird held its prey and began to devour it right there. Observing the eagle, a thought illuminated his mind. Look at how easy her life is. No worries about food, drink, clothing, or family problems. What freedom, what a carefree life. The eagle soars sovereignly through the sky, crossing the vast, limitless blue. This is truly living, he pondered. She lives fully. Then, gazing at the sky, he shouted with all his strength, I wish I were an eagle, so I wouldn't feel sadness, nor have problems. After repeating his wish a few times, I wish I were an eagle, to not have sadness or problems, something extraordinary happened. The sky thundered, and a celestial voice echoed, O human being, are you really tired of the life given to you to the point of wishing to be an eagle? Surprised, the man responded to the divine voice, Yes, I am exhausted from my life, as all the difficulties, pains, and problems seem to be my eternal companions. The celestial voice warned, Think well, human being, the life we granted you is extremely valuable. However, if it is truly your desire, we can transform you into an eagle. But remember, once the transformation is done, you will never be able to return to being human. Without hesitation, the man said, I have reflected on this, and my desire is to become an eagle. I promise that, once transformed, I will never wish to be human again. With that, the voice from the heavens declared, So be it, and the man was transformed into an eagle. The moment he became an eagle, he began to fly freely through the sky, exploring various places. He thought to himself, What a wonderful life! Here, there is no stress, problems, or fears. And thus, he spent a lot of time flying and enjoying his new form. He spreads his wings for a few minutes and then stops flapping, gliding serenely through the air. As night begins to fall, he realizes the need for a shelter. He needs a home to spend the night. With this thought, he begins to gather small branches and build his own nest in a tall tree. Little by little, the nest takes shape, becoming a cozy place to rest. He falls asleep there, planning that at dawn, he will hunt and then enjoy another day of free flight through the skies. The next morning, he goes in search of food, flying high. He carefully observes the ground below, looking for something to hunt. However, he can't find anything. Time passes, and even with a tireless search, he doesn't find any prey. He then decides to explore the nearby forest, thinking that there he could have better luck. Searching through the trees and the interior of the forest, he continues his quest, but without success. As the night approaches, he returns to the nest, feeling frustrated with the unproductive day. Exhausted, he settles in his tree nest. There, he sees an injured bird. Without hesitation, he captures it, consumes it, and after satisfying his hunger, he returns to the nest. Even though the bird was sick, it consoles itself with the fact that it got something to eat. It settles itself in its nest, hoping that the next day will bring better luck in hunting and that it will be able to satisfy its hunger at dawn. Resuming its search for food, flying high, he reflects on the challenges of his new life, the complexity of nature's balance, and the instinctive drive to survive. Each day brings new lessons, new challenges, and the eagle, now embodying the essence of freedom and resilience, is ready to face them all. And observing the land carefully, he finds no prey, despite searching intensely. He heads back to the forest but is unsuccessful in hunting. The day passes without him finding anything to eat. At dusk, disillusioned, he returns to his nest. On the way, he waits, hoping to find another wounded bird, but luck does not favor him this time. He has nothing to hunt, and feeling the weight of tiredness, he returns to the nest and falls asleep hungry but still hopeful that the next day will bring abundant game to appease his accumulated hunger. While he slept soundly in his nest, a violent storm broke out, throwing the eagle and his nest in opposite directions. He fell disastrously, with a sharp branch seriously injuring his paw. Although the storm stopped and the rain fell heavily, he managed to take refuge in a tree. The night was difficult and long. At dawn, the rain stopped and nature resumed its usual joy with rivers and waterfalls flowing vigorously. However, the eagle was no longer in its best shape. Its essential claw for hunting was seriously injured by the branch. This wound left it at a disadvantage as it depended on its claw to grab its prey before consuming it with its beak. Now, with its paw damaged and suffering from hunger for 2 days, the eagle found itself in a precarious situation. Despite the difficulties, it tried to fly in search of food, perhaps hoping to find a sick bird. However, with each passing day, the task of hunting became more challenging. Exhausted and hungry, the eagle landed in a tree to rest, but soon found itself facing another problem. A flock of 10 crows approached and began to attack her, pinching the wound on her paw. The crows, realizing her weakness and hunger, attacked her relentlessly. Trying hard to escape, the eagle took flight, seeking refuge in another tree. However, the crows were persistent in their attack. The eagle tried to take off again but was attacked once more. Under normal circumstances, the eagle would have the ability to overpower the crows, flying to high altitudes where air is scarce. At these high levels, crows, unable to withstand the lack of oxygen, would give up the chase. This clever trick of flying high is a natural advantage of the eagle because, unlike crows, it can resist and rise even with little oxygen. However, in this situation, weakened by hunger and the pain of the wound on its paw, the eagle could not gather enough strength to reach these high altitudes. Despite its desperate efforts, it was forced to descend again, and each time it returned to the raven's range, they resumed their relentless attacks, taking advantage of her weakened condition. For a day, and then another, and another, the eagle continued to fight with hunger and pain, but her condition only worsened. On the 4th day, on the verge of death, she found refuge on the slab of a nearby human hospital. Watching the patients coming in and out, a thought crossed her mind: how good it would be to be a human being again. If I were human, I could treat my wounds in this hospital. I could express my hunger and ask for help. But now, I'm just a mute bird, unable to communicate my pain or seek help. With these thoughts, the eagle died on that slab. The story of the eagle, who longs for a reality different from his own and ends up facing tragic consequences, serves as a powerful metaphor about the importance of self-knowledge in our lives. This narrative highlights the need to understand and accept who we are, a journey that is both challenging and deeply rewarding. Self-knowledge is the foundation on which we build a life of authenticity and purpose. It is the process of delving deeply within ourselves, exploring our emotions, thoughts, desires, fears, and aspirations. As we do this, we begin to understand our true motivations, strengths, weaknesses, and values. This understanding allows us to navigate through life with greater clarity and direction, avoiding the eagle's mistake of wishing we were something we are not. Furthermore, self-knowledge is crucial for our personal growth and development. By recognizing our abilities and limitations, we can set realistic goals and work consciously to achieve them. This not only increases our chances of success, but also helps us avoid the frustration and discontent that can arise when we seek unattainable ideals. Self-knowledge is also fundamental to mental and emotional health. Understanding our patterns of thought and behavior allows us to identify and change those that are self-destructive or ineffective. This helps us develop resilience, coping better with stress and overcoming challenges, as well as building healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Plus, by knowing ourselves better, we can contribute more meaningfully to the world around us. With a clear understanding of our passions and talents, we can find ways to use our unique skills to make a positive difference. It not only enriches our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. In short, self-knowledge is a powerful tool that allows us to live in a more intentional and satisfying way. Just like the eagle in the story, we can face challenges and difficulties, but with a deep understanding of who we are better equipped to navigate through the storms of life and emerge stronger and wiser. As we embrace the journey of self-knowledge, we open the door to a life of greater authenticity, fulfillment, and happiness. Many people spend their entire lives not knowing who they really are, and this makes them live a life that does not satisfy them because they end up making decisions that go against their own essence. Discovering yourself, knowing yourself, is the starting path to a full life. Only when you know yourself can you know with 100% certainty what the best options are for you. Maybe you are in the wrong place, with the wrong person, and doing things you don't agree with, but you still don't know. For this reason, we created our self-knowledge manual, a comprehensive guide covering topics about purposes, values, relationships, behavioral tests, and others. These insights will empower you to gain more focus on achievements and purposes in your life. The manual is the best investment in the most important person in your life, you. You can now get a 50% discount on this transformative resource through this channel until the end of this month. The link to discover the self-knowledge manual is in the first pinned comment. The story of the eagle is not just a tale about choices and consequences. It is a rich source of inspiration and motivation. It teaches us valuable lessons about acceptance, resilience, and the search for purpose and meaning in life. Acceptance and gratitude, the eagle, in its desire to be something it was not, reminds us of the importance of embracing and valuing our own identity. Each of us has unique characteristics, abilities, and circumstances. Instead of wishing to be something completely different, we must learn to be grateful for who we are. Gratitude for our own lives, talents, and experiences is a powerful motivator for personal growth and happiness. Resilience and adaptation, the eagle's journey also symbolizes resilience in the face of adversity and challenges. It teaches us the importance of adapting to circumstances and finding strength even in the most difficult situations. The ability to recover and adapt is crucial to overcoming life's obstacles. Search for purpose and meaning. The story highlights the need to search for purpose and meaning in life. Just like the eagle, we are all searching for meaning in our lives. Finding that purpose is essential to our motivation and satisfaction. When we know our true desires and aspirations, we can direct our energies towards activities and goals that are truly meaningful to us. With these thoughts, the eagle died on that slab. The story of the eagle, who yearns for a different reality and ends up facing tragic consequences, serves as a powerful metaphor about the importance of self-knowledge in our lives. This narrative underscores the need to understand and accept who we are, a journey that is both challenging and deeply rewarding. Self-knowledge is the foundation on which we build a life of authenticity and purpose. It is the process of delving deeply within ourselves, exploring our emotions, thoughts, desires, fears, and aspirations. When we do this, we begin to understand our true motivations, strengths, weaknesses, and values. This understanding allows us to navigate through life with greater clarity and direction, avoiding the mistake of the eagle in wishing to be something we are not. Furthermore, self-knowledge is crucial for our personal growth and development. When we recognize our abilities and limitations, we can set realistic goals and work consciously to achieve them. This not only increases our chances of success, but also helps us avoid the frustration and discontent that can arise when we pursue unattainable ideals. Self-knowledge is also fundamental to mental and emotional health. Understanding our patterns of thought and behavior allows us to identify and change those that are self-destructive or ineffective. It helps us to develop resilience, better deal with stress, and overcome challenges, as well as build healthier and more satisfying relationships. Furthermore, by knowing ourselves better, we can contribute more significantly to the world around us. With a clear understanding of our passions and talents, we can find ways to use our unique abilities to make a positive difference. This not only enriches our own lives but also the lives of those around us. In short, self-knowledge is a powerful tool that empowers us to lead more intentional and fulfilling lives, akin to the eagle in the story. When facing challenges and difficulties, a deep understanding of who we are equips us to navigate the storms of life, emerging stronger and wiser. As we embrace the journey of self-knowledge, we open the door to a life rich in authenticity, fulfillment, and happiness. The tragic death of the eagle, although enveloped in shadows of despair, carries with it a luminous and profound message about the essence of human life. It teaches us that each individual is unique, endowed with a set of characteristics, talents, and limitations that are exclusively theirs. This uniqueness is what makes us special and valuable. Therefore, instead of becoming consumed with desires to be someone else, with different abilities and circumstances, we must dedicate our energy and focus to cultivating and improving what we already have. This involves learning to appreciate our innate abilities and working with dedication to develop our skills and overcome our weaknesses. Self-knowledge encourages us to explore the depths of our being, to understand our passions, fears, and dreams. It's about recognizing our place in the world and how we can best contribute to it. When we know ourselves, we can set goals that align with our true nature, leading to a more satisfying and impactful life. It also means accepting our limitations and learning to work around them, rather than being paralyzed by the desire for unattainable perfection. Moreover, self-knowledge brings clarity in decision-making, helping us to make choices that resonate with our true selves. It fosters resilience, allowing us to bounce back from setbacks and failures, understanding that these are integral parts of our growth and development. With this knowledge, we can approach life's challenges with a sense of confidence and purpose, knowing that our actions and decisions are in harmony with our deepest values and beliefs. Embracing self-knowledge also enhances our relationships. When we understand ourselves better, we can communicate more effectively, show empathy towards others, and build stronger, more authentic connections. It helps us to understand others' perspectives, creating more harmonious and meaningful interactions. In essence, self-knowledge is not just about introspection and personal growth, it's a transformative journey that impacts every aspect of our lives. It's about creating a life that is true to who we are, filled with activities and relationships that bring us joy and fulfillment. Like the eagle in the story, we might face trials and tribulations, but with self-awareness, we can soar above them, experiencing life in its fullest and most vibrant form. Therefore, let the story of the eagle be a reminder of the importance of self-knowledge. It is a call to embark on this enriching journey, to discover and embrace our true selves, and in doing so, unlock the potential for a truly authentic and fulfilling life. The story of the eagle is a parable that resonates with a universal truth: authenticity is the key to a full and fulfilled life. When pursuing an unattainable ideal or an identity that is not our own, we risk losing our true essence and, with it, the opportunity to live an authentic and meaningful life. Every human being is a complex mosaic of skills, emotions, and experiences. Recognizing and embracing this complexity is what allows us to grow and prosper as individuals. Furthermore, the journey of self-acceptance, self-development, and self-knowledge is a continuous path, not a task completed overnight. Instead, it is a constant process of learning, adaptation, and growth. With each step we take towards better understanding who we are, we open new horizons of possibilities and opportunities. This process of self-exploration and development is what leads us to reach our fullest potential, allowing us to contribute in unique and meaningful ways to the world around us. The lesson of the eagle encourages us to look inward, recognize and value our own identity, and calls us to celebrate our strengths and work on our weaknesses. Above all, it encourages us to find joy and purpose in truly being ourselves. By doing this, we not only achieve greater personal satisfaction but also become sources of inspiration and positive influence for those around us. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel now.